5 chic haircuts that make women over 60 look stunning. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Really? Can a haircut alone make such a difference? The truth is, yes, it absolutely can. Some haircuts drag the face down, make us look tired, and add years we don't want. But others? They act like a natural facelift, lifting the eyeline, refining the jaw, and bringing back that spark we thought was gone for good. No needles, no surgery, just the right cut at the right time. Let me tell you about my friend Susan. She's 63 and had been wearing her hair long for decades, believing it helped cover a jawline that had softened over the years. But instead of hiding anything, the length just weighed her face down. The day she tried a fresh, jaw-length bob, everything changed. Her cheekbones looked sharper, her smile brighter, and she carried herself differently, lighter, more confident, almost as if she'd rediscovered a piece of herself. People stopped noticing her age and started noticing her presence. That's what the right haircut does. After 60, we don't need the hair we had at 20. What we need is a style that makes who we are today look intentional, modern, elegant, and undeniably ours. That's why in today's video, we're diving into 5 haircuts that don't just refresh your face, they restore confidence, highlight your best features, and remind you that style has no expiration date. Think of these cuts like the little black dress of hair, timeless, flattering, and always in season. And before we jump into the details, if you find today's topic helpful, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to Healthwise for Seniors. It's the best way to support this channel and the work we do to bring you tips that help you look and feel your absolute best every single day. Now, let's get started with haircut number 5. 1. Haircut number 5: the textured French bob, jaw length. There's a reason French women have become icons of effortless style, and this haircut captures that same spirit. But with a modern twist for women over 60. Imagine a clean bob that hits right at the jawline, gently beveled inward so it frames your face instead of flattening it. The ends aren't blunt or heavy, they're softened with delicate texture. And the slightest asymmetry gives the whole cut movement. It's chic without trying too hard. Like the kind of style you'd see walking out of a cafe in Paris. I remember my neighbor Carol. She's 67, who had been holding on to her shoulder-length hair for years. She thought long hair was the only way to hide her softening jawline. But the truth was, it just dragged her features down. When she finally tried this French bob, the change was incredible. Her face looked sharper, her smile brighter, even her posture seemed different. She walked into brunch with her girlfriends like she had rediscovered her sparkle. The beauty of this cut is how it blurs time in the gentlest way. Instead of covering up signs of age, it reframes them. The clean line at the jaw gives you definition, while the feathered texture at the ends softens any lines around the mouth or chin. It's like giving yourself a natural filter, but one that looks elegant in real life, not just in photos. Stylist tip to request: jaw length, beveled in, soft, textured ends, subtle asymmetry. And here's a little secret: pairing this haircut with small, sparkly stud earrings works like magic. Large or dangling earrings can overwhelm such a refined shape, but a subtle glimmer right at the ear keeps the look polished and balanced. Add a little sunlight or soft lighting, and suddenly your neckline feels longer, your presence sharper. This isn't a haircut that shouts. It whispers elegance, but the kind of whisper that makes people turn their heads and notice. 2. Haircut number 4: the long pixie with soft layers. The modern pixie is nothing like the cropped, severe versions you might remember from decades ago. This one is soft, feminine, and surprisingly versatile, perfect for women over 60 who want a fresh look that lifts the face without a single injection or surgery. The secret is in the shape, volume at the crown to give height, soft layers that flow around the face, and a side-swept fringe that adds movement and a touch of playfulness. Take Linda, a 64-year-old retired teacher I know. For years she clung to shoulder-length hair, convinced that cutting it short would make her look older. But the opposite happened. Once she tried this layered pixie, the transformation was remarkable. The lift at the crown instantly elongated her face, and exposing her neck gave her whole look an airy elegance. Even her silver strands became her best accessory, shining like platinum under the light. Instead of looking old, she looked confident, modern, and free. That's what this haircut communicates: freedom. It says, I'm not hiding anymore. Shorter hair doesn't take away femininity, it reveals it. You get a visual facelift every time you style it. And the cut works beautifully with accessories that frame the neck. A silk scarf tied lightly, a short necklace, or even a classic turtleneck. Suddenly, your neckline becomes part of the story. Stylist tip to request: keep crown height, side swept fringe, soft edges. These details are what separate a chic, flattering pixie from one that feels too harsh. This cut isn't about following trends, it's about stepping into yourself with ease and elegance. Once you try it, you may wonder why you waited so long. 3. Haircut number 3: the soft shag with long fringe. The soft shag is one of those cuts that feels playful yet intentional, a style that makes you look like you just came back from a weekend in Provence. Even if you only ran errands all day. It's built on long, airy layers that move with you, and a fringe that skims right at the cheekbones. Instead of weighing the face down, the layers lift it up, giving an effortless freshness that doesn't scream, trying too hard. Think about someone like Diane, a 62-year-old grandmother who still loves weekend farmers markets. She had straight, fine hair and always worried it looked flat. Once she switched to this modern shag, her whole vibe changed. Suddenly her hair had bounce. Her cheeks looked brighter, and people kept asking if she'd been on vacation. For women with natural wave, it's even better. Those soft bends in the hair give the cut a romantic, wind-touched look. The magic is that it looks a little undone, but it's carefully designed. Each layer is cut to create that subtle lift along the jaw and neckline. The long fringe frames the eyes and cheeks in the most flattering way, almost like soft focus lighting. Stylist tip to request: long layers, fringe at cheekbone, airy flow. The point is movement, not stiffness. Pair this haircut with a raspberry-toned lipstick and a cozy cashmere sweater, and you've got instant magazine chic. It's approachable, youthful, and very much alive, exactly the energy every woman over 60 deserves to carry into the room. 4. Haircut number 2: the choppy lob with natural movement. The choppy lob is that perfect middle ground between short and long. It hits right at the shoulders, has slightly uneven ends, and hidden layers inside that give the whole style volume and lightness. It's not stiff, not overstyled. It's the kind of haircut that feels like slipping into your favorite linen blouse, always flattering, always just right, no matter the occasion. Take Janet, 61, who had been struggling with hair that felt thinner year after year. She worried that cutting it shorter would make her look older. But the opposite happened. With the choppy lob, her face instantly looked slimmer, her neckline more graceful, and her hair had movement again. It was like she shed 10 years of weight from her style without trying to look younger. It just looked natural. The beauty of this cut is its versatility. Wear it sleek and straight with a clean middle part for that polished, sophisticated vibe. Add soft waves and suddenly you're ready for a dinner date. Relaxed yet elegant. Or pull it back with a gold clip, and you've got a classic, almost regal touch that works for any formal setting. Stylist tip to request: shoulder length, choppy ends, inner layers for volume. These details make the difference between a lob that feels heavy and one that feels youthful and alive. The choppy lob doesn't scream for attention, but it gets noticed. It's effortless, chic, and endlessly wearable, the kind of haircut that makes you feel put together even on the most ordinary days. 5. Haircut number 1: the long bob with face framing layers. The long bob is a timeless classic, and for women over 60, it's as essential as having that little black dress in your closet. Cut so it falls between the collarbone and just above the bust. This style is all about balance. The soft, face-framing layers curve gently toward the cheeks, almost like a visual embrace, giving definition where you want it and softness where you need it. I think of Marjorie, 65, who wanted a change without going too short. Her stylist gave her this long bob with layers that hugged her jawline. And the difference was striking. Her double chin seemed less noticeable. Her neck looked longer, and the added volume made her hair look fuller than it had in years. She told me later that she hadn't felt that chic walking down Main Street since her 40s, and all it took was the right cut. What makes this bob special is its versatility. Straight. It's sleek and modern. Add a little wave, and it turns soft and romantic. And because it works with so many face shapes, it's practically foolproof. Stylist tip to request: collarbone right pointing arrow bust length, face framing layers, soft texture at ends. These details are what keep the cut flattering and fresh instead of boxy or outdated. Pair it with oversized sunglasses and a nude lipstick, and suddenly you're channeling quiet luxury, the kind of effortless elegance that turns heads without a word. This haircut doesn't just flatter your features. It gives you that confident, "I know exactly who I am" presence every woman deserves. 6. The secret: neckline and accessories. Here's the truth most women overlook. Even the best haircut only shines when the area around your neck and shoulders is styled with intention. Think of your haircut as the frame, and your neckline as the canvas. If the canvas feels cluttered or ignored, the whole picture loses its impact. That's why choosing the right neckline makes all the difference. A V-neck draws the eye downward, instantly lengthening your neck. A wide boat neckline softens the shoulders and gives balance. Even a simple mock neck sweater can look refined when paired with the right cut. These choices highlight the lift your haircut gives instead of working against it. Accessories play their part too. Skip the oversized hoops or heavy chandelier earrings that drag the eye down. Instead, go for delicate studs or small sparkly stones that catch the light without overwhelming your face. Add a silk scarf, draped loosely, and suddenly your whole look feels pulled together in that understated, elegant way. A truly elegant woman knows it's not just about the haircut, it's about guiding where the attention goes. When you care for your neckline and choose accessories wisely, you don't just look polished. You look unforgettable. If you've made it this far, drop a comment saying, "I love my hair," so I know you're part of this amazing community of confident, elegant women. And don't forget, I've put together a free salon card with all 5 haircuts plus the exact notes you can take to your stylist. You'll find the link in the description, but grab it while it's still available. I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we'll uncover even more secrets to staying stylish and youthful after 60. Until then, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe to Healthwise for Seniors so you never miss out. And let me ask you this: which of these 5 haircuts do you see yourself trying first? Or do you already have a favorite style that makes you feel amazing? Share your thoughts in the comments below so we can inspire each other.